It started with IMDb trash talk and ended with finger wagging and a you. Let's talk about episode 4 of The Real Housewives of Orange County. The episode starts off with Emily taking Annabelle to a modeling agency. She really is a beautiful girl. I love that she's so full of personality. Emily is really focused on giving her children a better childhood than what she had, and that's really admirable. She's finding what their interests are and just really trying to nurture that. Then the episode moves on to Tamra and Jenn going shopping for Dude Ranch clothing. Heather shows up, champs in hand, in a bedazzled Western shirt. I expect nothing less from this woman. Cut to Gina, Emily, and Shannon doing their own separate shopping trip for Dude Ranch clothing, and Tamra's apology comes up. Of course, Shannon isn't over it and feels like the topic was just kind of brushed over. Gina finally admits she's triggered by Jenn's infidelity. The conversations go back and forth between the two groups, and we find out that Ryan is a serial cheater.
Has he been faithful to you?
Yes, he has.
You think?
But Jenn says that he's been faithful to her. Jenn goes on about how she loves the connection she has with Ryan. All the ladies seem skeptical. We get a scene with Jenn and Ryan where she talks about her fears of their relationship failing once the newness rubs off. Ryan tries to reassure her that they're 2 years in and she has nothing to worry about. Is this foreshadowing? Let's put a pin in that. Tamra and Taylor meet up, and Taylor gives her the rundown about Heather leaving the movie script with her. Taylor's insecurity is really showing here. Take the hint. Heather doesn't want to do the movie. She was drunk when she said yes, and now she's giving you all the signals that she doesn't want to be in your movie. Why do you keep pushing it? Then, to pull up Heather's IMDb at the table and then put down the work she's done? Taylor, this is your first movie. It's not cool to put down someone's previous career that you're just entering. Even if she doesn't think Heather's roles are all that, it's still more movie and TV work than Taylor's done so far. I didn't like that. Heather has always been a bit condescending, and a bit pretentious in the way that she speaks to people sometimes. But honestly, I actually don't mind it. I think it fits with her bougie personality. And I don't think Taylor should take Heather not doing this movie as anything big. Does she really need the flat-out rejection? So they all board a flight to Montana. Shannon is me on a plane. Emily has COVID, so we know she really won't be in this episode. She's not going with the ladies on this trip. Why is Tamra bringing all these city people to the country? Even Jenn, who is from Oklahoma, doesn't seem like she's outdoorsy. The villa is gorgeous, but there is just way too much wood in that place for my liking. Gina and Jenn end up rooming together because Gina is hoping to get to know her and hopefully get over her negative feelings. In true Housewives fashion, there is chaos when assigning these bedrooms. This one's outdoors. This one's too hot and I have hormone issues. This one's by the water and I might get Zika. Just pick a room. It is not that serious. They do mechanical bull riding because I guess that's what you do when you're on a dude ranch. Tamra and Jenn are really good at hopping up on that thing.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
Shannon makes some excuse that the babysitter for her 18-year-old kids didn't show up, so she needs to make a call. This gives everyone the chance to speculate about her relationship. I'd be curious too why her boyfriend of 3 years didn't stay with her kids if she's that concerned about leaving them alone. She should be able to leave them for a couple of days without adult supervision, but your boyfriend would be the closest one to you. Why couldn't John stay? We get the revelation from Taylor that she's bisexual. I don't think that's widely known. Apparently she had a 5-year relationship with a woman before she was married to that previous man. They start drinking, and you can see Tamra and Shannon start to let loose and get silly. Shannon says it feels like the last 2.5 years didn't even happen. Yeah, tequila will do that to you. Also, based on the previews for next week, we can see that Tamra has a new friendship to destroy, so she's going to ease up on trying to prove she was hurt more than Shannon. Heather and Taylor talk, and Heather says immediately that she didn't think Taylor was serious about the movie, and told that this is a you issue and not a me issue card.
I think this is a you issue, not a me issue, because I don't feel that way.
Absolutely. Taylor is taking it so personally. Heather does know more than she does because she's worked in the industry, so she's aware there are a few missing pieces to being offered a role in a movie. Sure, Heather's delivery wasn't the greatest, but she's giving Taylor straight facts. As this conversation goes on, you can see Heather's ego is bruised. She goes from semi-rational but annoyed to full-on pissed after Tamra lets her know how much Taylor was trashing her career. Taylor starts to moonwalk back on everything she said at lunch and the way she was acting with Tamra. And of course, Tamra's just there to stir the pot, and the finger comes out from Heather. If she were a different kind of girl, she'd have that hair pulled back in a ponytail with the hoop earrings and the neck rolling. But it's Heather, so we get a pretty concise, compact shutdown of Taylor trashing her, and it ends with a you. In the previews for next week, we see drunk Tamra and Shannon, which should be fun because we know Tamra's going to shift her anger off of her friendship with Shannon onto her friendship with Jenn, so there's probably going to be a classic Tamra blow up. This is short and sweet this week, guys. I don't think that much happened for me in this episode. Honestly, I'd rate it at about a 6 out of 10. Let me know what you think. That's it for this week's recap of The Real Housewives of Orange County. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.